So some of the surahs of the Quran, the chapters of the Quran, start with these mysterious letter combinations, and no one really knows what they mean or what they are, why they're there, which of course is, makes it ripe for esoteric interpretation and speculation, and Ibn Arabi is no different. He speaks specifically, I think, about the Alif Lam Mim. Ibn Arabi's view on this, as he puts it in the Futuhat al-Makkiyah, is that the Alif Lam Mim kind of represents the entirety of the divine reality in a sense, which in itself kind of is all of reality, but in different kind of dimensions or stages of God's manifestation. So it begins with the Alif, and the Alif, as I said in my previous video, is this letter that represents the divine That, the divine essence, the oneness, the transcendent, complete, absolute nature of God. And just like the Alif stands apart from the rest of the letters, which the Alif always does, the essence of God is always transcendent of any other reality, any creation. So the Lam, as I understand it, represents the attributes of God, the adjective. So God is known as the powerful, the wise, all these things. So whereas the Alif is the essence of God, which is transcendent and nothing can be said, is completely apophatic. When God knows himself with all of his attributes, this is what the Lam is, right? It's God as all these qualities and attributes that we associate with God. And the Mim represents the mulk, the physical world. That's the created world. And so interestingly, the Mim and the Lam are connected, whereas the Alif stands apart. Now, to Ibn Arabi, what that means is that God, as the Lam, as the attributes, are dependent on creation, right? God in himself, God's essence, is always transcendent, as the Alif stands apart from the rest. He's not dependent on creation in any way whatsoever. But God, as the creator, all these attributes are dependent on something or an act in which those attributes are carried out, which is the world, right? So for the creator to exist, there needs to be a creation over which he can be the creator, which is symbolized by how the Lam and the Mim are connected to each other. Whereas again, the Alif stands apart, just like the essence of God is always transcendent and independent in a sense, even though it also, as I mentioned in my previous video, is also kind of the underlying reality, wujud, the being, through which everything exists. So it's a bit more complicated. But so this is how Ibn Arabi understands or reads this Alif, Lam, Mim combination. It seems to be a representation of the very sort of process of creation and the different aspects of the divine reality,